Hey, folks. Welcome to Market Intraday Analysis by InTheMoneyStocks.com, your leaders in pure technical analysis, avoiding all that Wall Street hype. Today, Tuesday, June 15th, 2010. Well, folks, the markets are inching higher today across the board. There's been some great plays in the intraday stock chat for some big money across the board, including a stock symbol ABIO, which was nailed here again on the day. Look at this intraday chart. We called it out right here at $3.82 as a buy. I picked it up myself, as did the chat room, and this thing literally within 20 minutes ran to $4.40, 60-cent gain on a $3.80 stock. It's just a matter of time before some of these small caps really take off. In fact, as I go back on the chat here in a few minutes, I have a new stock I think is going to be a great play in the afternoon session, and I am going to give that out, and I think we could probably net 10 to 20% on it just in the afternoon session. So fun times here in small cap land as the small caps have finally woken up. Other than that, you have great levels here. JP Morgan, again, big move on this across the board. Take a look at that intraday. That's what we're seeing today, folks. You're seeing JP Morgan, the financials leading this market finally. Goldman Sachs is up $2.50. JPM up 73 cents. Wells Fargo also having a tremendous day across the board, up 31 cents. Bank of America, look at that move all the way up. All these financials were very, very weak early on. They have come back with a vengeance now. Absolutely tremendous move across the board, and that's what's carrying the market through the master resistance. Now, there's going to be some key things that I'm going to say in this video today. We're going to go back to the SPY. I want to talk a little bit about it. This level up here, the high of the day, was the exact high that I called out yesterday in the chat room. I had given this to the Research Center subscribers multiple days in a row previous to this hit yesterday as a major level. Now, what did I say yesterday in the nightly video? I said the only way this market can get through that level is if the financials start participating in a major way to the upside. Well, guess what? Today, the financials finally broke up right around midday. Notice when did this market break through this pivot top right here? Right around midday. That's exactly when the financials really started to take off, like JP Morgan. Take a look at JP Morgan. JP Morgan was actually weak down here, was basically flat to slightly positive, and then right here around midday it started to break out. That's exactly what caused the spiders to break out, and you have to know this stuff to understand how to make money off of it. I mean, it's that simple, guys. You need to understand this stuff. You can understand it, but if you don't understand it, you will end up getting hurt. I mean, it's bottom line. You got to understand the methodology, and the spiders continue to push higher. We are going to come into the next resistance level, which I think is a major one. I will be a shorter of this level, so I'm going to give it to you guys right now. All right, what level is that? The level is going to be 111.75 to 111.80 on the SPY. You might say, well, why? Well, take a look at the 60-minute chart. Right here's your pivot top we broke through. Here's your next trend line. What level is that? 111.75 to 111.80. How do you know that's a big level? Easy, guys. Take a look. Go back to 5/18, May 18th, and that's how far back we go, folks. May 18th. And take a look at the high pivot gap fill right here. That's a gap fill at 111.80-ish, give or take about 5 cents on either side. That is exactly what you're looking for here to make money off of on the short side. We're coming up to it about 20 cents away right now, and that is going to be a big, big level, folks. So, again, I'm giving you the ins and the outs in this video because I want to showcase what we can do. And, again, not only a 10% gainer, 20% gainer today in the intraday stock chat, plus tons of little scalps, but also Research Center profits continue to roll in. One of my favorite stocks that, again, I've talked about in the Research Center for quite some time, and again, I gave this all the way down around $4 and all the way down to about $3.60. The CNAM, China Armco Metals, again, up another close to 10% today, moving higher to the 425, hit 435, and still has some legs behind it. So again, we're going to focus on this stuff, see exactly what this market has in store for us, but this is what it's all about, folks. Beautiful maneuvering here, beautiful, beautiful maneuvering, and to make some serious cash. Now, so that's your level on the SPY. Let's focus back. You can see on the daily charts there too, but I'm not going to cover that. This is more for the nightly subscribers, the premium members, in the nightly video in the Research Center. Now, also, guys, plays that we give out, they go out in the hot charts and alerts. They go on the Pro Trader Watch List. They're in the nightly video. There is everything included that you could possibly want inside that Research Center, $49.99. Plus, we have a webinar Saturday. Webinar, we will just divulge some of the biggest secrets that we have in this market that we utilize to constantly make money like we have been time and time again over the last few weeks, the last few months, you name it. So, again, that's what we're seeing right here, folks. Very exciting day. I love the fact that these small caps are moving. That is my specialty right down there on the small cap land, the small caps, and getting some big gains out of them like we have today. Now, a couple other things, folks. Let's take a look at Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs, as I said, higher on the day by about $2.55 here. JP Morgan, also very, very nice move. Look at this. Although JP Morgan is going to come into some good double top resistance, you basically hit it already right here. That's going to be some good resistance right in that area. All right, keep an eye on that. Very, very important to understand where this market could go after that point. Now, a couple other stocks to move. SanDisk, very impressed with SanDisk today. New 52-week highs. I wrote an article on this stock saying how this stock, again, is not a buy here, but I do think it has upside potential. So, again, it's too high to buy, but at the same time, you can't go short this, in my opinion, until it hits this level right here, this pivot high right around $55 to $56. And at that point, I think that's where you get the short off on this stock if it gets there. That's about $7 away right now, $6 away, but I'm going to be patient and wait for that to see if it comes through and takes that out. All right, a couple other things, folks. What else are we seeing here? Market again, if we go back to the 10-minute chart, we're seeing some stocks across the board strong. ExxonMobil is up about $1. Look at that stock. What level are you watching for on Exxon to possibly be a shorting opportunity for a scalp? Right here, folks. We are coming into it beautifully. Notice how the Exxon's coming into the level along with the spiders. Spiders are coming into a key level as well. We just talked about at the 111.75, 111.80 level. So all these keys, unbelievably accurate, and you got to understand them, folks. I mean, it's that simple in my opinion. I just think that this is where it's all going to be at. And again, I'm going to give out a new play in the research center, not in the research center, in the chat room here this afternoon for a possible big gainer in small cap land. Be ready, be in there if you're a member already. Jump in there because I'm going to give it out and it's going to be a monster mover. All right, folks, again, join the research center. I'll give out another research center play this afternoon on probably a small cap because small caps are getting so hot. You have to like these at this point in time. And again, we will make some good money as we have been. Monstrous May, monstrous June so far. While everyone else was losing money in May, we just banked it big time. Talk to you soon, folks. Take care.